Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is Payne. I'm gonna be answering a few questions for you guys today in regards to my life, flips, everything in general. Okay, so the first question asks, how did I find out about tricking and how did I exactly start? So I found out what tricking exactly was at a gym called ACX in South Carolina. Irmo, to be exact, is the town it's located in, and that's where I grew up training my tricks on spring floors, trampolines into pits, wide variety of training stuff there. One day I saw a guy doing a gainer off one foot. I didn't know what it's called at the time, but basically he was running forward, swung off his leg, one-legged, did a flip, and it blew my mind. I was just like, what is that called? And he told me it's called a J-step gainer, and then proceeded to tell me that there's other tricks in the sport called tricking. So he showed me some videos of some legends like Teddy Engevic. If you don't know who he is, he's from Sweden. He's a legend. I grew up watching his 2009 samplers actually, and that really got me wanting to start training like heavy tricks. So that's how I really got into tricking. At what point of my tricking career did I really see myself standing out in like the tricking community? At the beginning of my tricking career, I wanted to get good fast. So obviously I started with a tumbling background before, not really martial arts or breakdancing, so my kicks and transitions weren't the best, but the flip side of things were a lot better for me. Basically, my friend Isaac back in South Carolina, he showed me a trick called a wrap full. So basically he said, do a round off or cartwheel, but land on my right foot, and I round off and cartwheel left, by the way. But he said land on my right foot and do a full. So cork would have been round off, cartwheel, land on my left foot, swing my right, and then full. Or cartwheel, 2 feet, boom, boom, full. This one was different. He said land on the right foot, pull the full. I did that, came easy, took it to the floor. Right after I did it on the floor, then I did a wrap dub, literally the second after. And he's like, dude, you just progressed so fast with this. And then I did a wrap hyper hook, and then I was adding variations, D-legs. And I think I picked up on that pretty quickly, and it felt so nice, like just doing wraps. Obviously, it's my favorite setup, so. I think at that point I was becoming like a big powerhouse. I was combining my heavy, hard tumbling with my new tricking that I was learning at the time, and those fused together, I think, really made me stand out in the tricking community. So I'd ask, who was my biggest inspirations when I started tricking? I told y'all before, like I said, the second question, Teddy Engevic from Sweden. Grew up watching that guy, loved his style, loved his box cutters, loved his flowiness. It was absolutely satisfying to watch. But then also the GOAT, Michael Guthrie. Grew up also watching him as well. Found out about him after Teddy, but not too long after. And Guthrie just destroyed my mind. He just blew my mind with literally every single thing he did. All of his movements, every single trick was just so precise, so perfect, so textbook. It just didn't make sense to me. So I just grew up watching those guys as inspiration, and I still look up to them today for inspiration as well, with even things outside of just tricking, life in general as well. And also I look up to this other guy, good friend of mine named Shosei Iwamoto. He and Zen Kajahari, Jin, they're all absolutely amazing. They're from Japan, they're young, they're the younger generation. They're tearing it up right now. They're absolutely insane. I look up to them because they're young, they're training hard, and they're doing things that people in the world of flipping will, I don't know if they'll ever do, but I sure as heck won't. But those guys are very inspiring to watch, good friends of mine as well. And that's the answer to that question. Let's go to the next one. What would you say would have been my hardest part of my tricking career? Well, it's pretty obvious. I would say this knee injury that I just came across at Hooks Gathering 2019 this past year. It was rough. I had a ruptured ACL, which means my ACL just completely got destroyed. A doctor verbatim said it turned to dust, whatever that means. And both meniscus completely tore, which sucked. I was so upset about that. It was a terrible feeling. I wasn't even able. I was actually planning to compete at that event the next day, the day before I got hurt, and wasn't allowed to. And then also months after, weeks after, I'm impacted still up to this date, and it's about 4 months after. It was definitely the hardest thing that I have had to overcome and battle in my tricking career thus far, but it's not going to slow me down. It's just another motivation factor for me to be inspired and help push past this mental barrier I have right now with this injury. But I'll overcome it, guys. Don't worry. Doing a lot of good PT on it. It's healing strong, and I got some good news about it coming very soon. On to the next question. You were the first official Red Bull sponsored athlete. How did that come about? Yes, that is true. I was the first Red Bull tricking sponsored athlete in the world, and I'm not anymore. That ended at the beginning of 2019, so I've not been with them for about a whole year now. It's okay. They're still amazing people. I love Red Bull. Red Bull has helped me in so many different ways, not even just my life, but giving me the opportunity to give others opportunities, even in the such as the tricking world. You know, they hired me for so many halftime shows, demos, and allowed me to bring tricking friends and pay them to come with me and do these performances with me, you know, help their trickers step out their comfort zone, get in front of large crowds, and really help them, like, as human beings too, you know, mentally push back past these factors that never thought would come across their path. But, you know, that's why I was so grateful and blessed that I was able to give these other people that opportunity, because Red Bull allowed me to. My senior year of high school, I got sponsored by them, or right as I finished high school, something like that. It started off with me going to a couple tricking events for them, Red Bull Throwdown, and Red Bull Throwdown was in Atlanta, Georgia, and also Tampa, Florida. Amazing tricking events, in my opinion. I love them. It was so cool. I wish we could bring them back. And then also the Red Bull Kick It in South Korea. That one's amazing as well. I wish we could bring those. I wish we could bring all of them back. It was so fun. Like, being able to start these small little competitions for tricking, like, okay, like, even if I didn't win some of them, and even if they were rigged for some of them and I should have won for some reason, I don't know. I think it was such a blast and a fun opportunity, because at the end of the day, I don't even care if I won. Like, dude, I got to spend good quality time with my friends that I don't get to see from all over the world. The fact that they allowed me to have that opportunity can't be more appreciative. That's why I love gatherings and I support gatherings, because they allow people from all over the world to kind of come together after training so long and hard at their home gyms, and just be able to crush and show all the homies what they got skill-wise. What made you start getting into vlogs? Let me take it back a few steps. Like, when I was younger, my mom had all these photos of me as a baby. I'm sure all your parents have baby photos of you guys if you're watching this. Those are legit memories. Like, it makes you feel good when you see that. Like, dang, that was me back then. It's the same with this modern day vlogging stuff. Like, wow, that's what I looked like back then. That's what I look like then. That's what I look like now. Like, it's a crazy concept, but it's real. It's there. You're able to timeline track yourself via vlogging, you know? Even hearing what your voice sounds like a few years ago versus now, your looks, your change of everything. You know, especially with me and my knee injury, I've been documenting, like, the beginning of the knee injury till the surgery, till after surgery, months after. I'm gonna keep going. I want to see this future footage of myself, you know, and it's really sentimental to me to record almost everything I do, because you never know what's gonna happen. All of this is good quality content, guys. Like, even if I wasn't a well-known tricker out there, you know, I'd still, for my personal self, would want to have these videos and stuff, you know, even filming this documentary right now, answering these questions. I'm going to be able to see this when I'm older and look back at what I was saying and be like, wow, did I really follow through with some of these things I say? Some of the things I was saying back then still affect me now, you know? That's why I think it's really cool about it. The vlogs, it really just will show you perspective. It's the best way to sum it up. It says, how has your life changed since starting YouTube? And what does the day in the life of Bailey Payne look like right now? YouTube's changed my life tremendously, like, in the course of a small period of time. It's brought me to meet new friends. It's brought me new opportunity, new change in my life. It's brought me literally where I am today, sitting in this apartment right now, speaking to you guys. Like, I would not have this if it wasn't for, I'm not gonna say just for YouTube, because it's also my talent that's accenting getting all these stuff on YouTube. But I would definitely say YouTube has, like, changed my lifestyle living 100%. Like, I really don't know how. I'm just beyond grateful. I have no words for saying it. YouTube, when you hear the word YouTube and you see someone's name on it, you just obviously associate someone's name in YouTube as someone who's making good money. That's all well and good, but, you know, there's a lot of people out there who just chase the money side for YouTube and they hit a plateau and fall down. But for me, like I said before in the last question, I love documenting my lifestyle, my life, what I'm doing currently, and what I do in my day-to-day activities, you know? and watching it escalate like this because people are falling in love more with what I like filming, what I like doing, and genuinely like doing it rather than faking the content, you can tell people like that, and the realness is real there. So I don't know how to end this question, but let me say that what my day-to-day life looks like right now at the moment is PT every day, doing something for my knee, stretching, rehab for my whole body, and just making sure that I'm staying healthy and in shape. Next question says, for anyone who's trying to consider making a living off flips and tricking, etc., what advice could I give you? When I was younger, like right when I was starting flip, social media wasn't a thing, so I wasn't doing things for clout, you know, doing some crazy trick to get some high views. Like, I was doing it because I personally wanted to. I personally loved it. So if you actually truly, genuinely love the sport of tricking, you love the process, you love the ups and downs of it, and you truly, truly love it, and it comes first more than anything, I would say then you're gonna be successful with the YouTube grind if that's what you wanna film. You know, if you wanna document your videos, that's another thing. Because I know a lot of really, really good trickers out there, but they don't document their stuff. Either they're too camera shy, or they don't like filming because they don't wanna talk, or I don't know what it is, but at the end of the day, and I've had to do this personally myself, put your ego aside and just get to it, you know? You love posting videos online, do it, and you love doing it for yourself. So it's literally perspective. It's how you look at it. If you upload a video and you're like, I'm uploading this because I know it's gonna be a banger, then it's not a banger. You're gonna be upset about it, but you're uploading it because you personally like it. Doesn't matter how the views do. It's consistency. You gotta consistently keep posting stuff you enjoy posting and doing and loving. So if you're passionate about it, guys, like I am, obviously, as you can tell, as much as I'm passionate about what I love doing, that is your best bet. You truly gotta be passionate. You truly gotta be passionate about it. Genuinely really enjoy what you're doing. Because if you don't, there's gonna be a plateau, and all plateaus end. All right, guys, this is actually the last question on here. It says, what's next for Bailey Payne, and where do you see yourself 5 years from now? It's a great question. Honestly, I see myself being pretty successful, still enjoying every moment of life like I do right now. You know, I'm gonna be just like this, except have a lot more things going for me in life. I have a lot going on right now, but a lot more better is to come. I'm not giving up on my journey right now. There's a quote that I really do enjoy that I heard the other day. Let me see if I can hit it right first try. It was, let me just sum it up for you what the quote is, because I don't remember what it is verbatim, but essentially it says, why would you start a goal and not achieve it fully? Does that make sense? Do you guys kind of follow? Like, why would you start a task and expect everything to go 100% good, right, fast, quick, simple, easy, not expect any type of failure involved with no consequence? Like, guys, it doesn't happen. Like, there's ups and downs in this journey. There's gonna be really good times, really bad times, and it's just a roller coaster of life, guys. So if you're able to overcome those obstacles that are all throughout life, you will be successful. You've heard this a lot from all types of people, but you haven't heard it from me. Now you have, and really take it to heart, guys, because this stuff is knowledge. And I really do appreciate every single person listening and watching right now. I don't know what else to say. Keep tricking, keep doing what you love, guys. I appreciate you watching this short little documentary of questions, and I hope everyone's staying safe out there during these times of Corona. Take care, y'all have a blessed day.